As our friends, welcome. We're playing with decks from the SCG Spotlight Series in Atlanta last weekend. And this deck that came in second place, played by Scott McNamara, also known as Oaf McNamara on Magic Online. And to me, this is the deck of a tournament. This is the Dimir Bounce deck, but looks really, really clean. We played a very rudimentary version of this deck on stream like a week or two ago. And this is like, you know, not the final form, but like clearly it's extremely evolved state. And what we have here is basically just the Esper like bounce deck mixed together with all the best parts of the Dimir Midrange deck. So Enduring Curiosity, Kaido, Flood Pits Drowner, removal spells, you know, that grafted onto the Stormchaser's talent, Fear of Isolation, This Town Ain't Big Enough, Hopeless Nightmare engine, right? And like, there's only 3 nightmares. So this deck is clearly trying to be a little more mid-rangey, a little more good stuff. You know, no Tithing Blades, only 3 nightmares. Not all in on the bounce plan, which can make the deck awkward when like things don't come together because like your cards just kind of suck. So this deck is playing a bunch of bangers in it, but also leaning into all the strengths of that deck as well. Talent, This Town, loops, bouncing nowhere to run against aggro decks. Pretty cool. So it's really all to say, honestly. You see, sideboard's got a lot of more mid-rangey cards in it also. And yeah, that's really it. So that's it. Came in second place. We're going to give it a spin and see how it goes. Brought to you by Elgato. Elgato partner and damn proud of it. How do I do this? It's that. Right there. I should have button on the thing. All right. I got 4 of them. All right. You don't need 4, but I'm a power user. So key lights, capture cards, face cams, my microphone, all my gear is Elgato. And they literally run my entire content, and they're super easy to use, super high quality, fantastic company. And whether you do content or whether you just use a computer all the time and need good input tools, great stuff. Check them out, elgato.com. Please use my links in the chat or description. Use promo code ZZ-GYM5 for 5% off your order, elgato.com. Elgato partner and damn proud of it. Check them out. Coming in, chat. Coming out with me. Looking forward to playing this deck. This deck's pretty sweet. Prompter is not set up yet, unfortunately. No, I haven't had time to do that. So make sure, of course, you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, all you YouTube folks. So Talent, This Town, Nightmare, Curiosity, all looks pretty good. We're going to keep this. All right, and then we're going to play Verge and Talent. We got a Cottage here. Golgari was pretty heavily played at the Spotlight Series. Didn't do particularly well, though. All right. Turn 2 Land or Elves. Second Cottage. We draw a Cut Down. That's pretty good. Actually, we only have 1 black, unfortunately. That's annoying. Yeah, I guess we'll just cut down the Land or Elves. Pretty mana inefficient, but like playing Nightmare this early, without really ways we can bounce it next turn, but like we can just chill here, I think. We'll just kill this. And get in. Yeah, the format has really evolved a lot since Worlds. It's the same format. I guess no, Worlds didn't have Foundations, right? But yeah, there's been a lot of developments in Standard lately, which has been awesome. It's been awesome to see in the last, even if you like last few seasons, the fact that Standard's been like just constantly evolving as time goes on, which is really cool. So third Cottage and Mosswood Dread Knight. I think we're down for a Nightmare and then maybe This Town bounce. What's up, Ace? Awesome, that's great, Ace. Tell Star City that. Alright, so Nightmare, discard a card. I think we're just going to This Town, bouncing Nightmare and Mosswood. Just get him for a hit. We have a kill spell. We have Curiosity next turn also. We can also bounce the Talent. No, I'll just bounce this thing. Bounce this and Nightmare. Getting in. I think that Golgari mostly just needs to adapt. I think that the Annex engine is completely unplayable in current Standard. It's bad against the aggro decks. It's terrible against This Town. So, like, just completely non-compatible with the format anymore. But I think Golgari is historically pretty good against the aggro and creature decks, so it could be good again, but we need some work. So, we're going to play Mosswood. We obviously have Curiosity here. We could just like wait on Curiosity and say go. We get Nightmare. I mean, go for the throw in the Mosswoods are pretty much a non-starter because they have bigger threats in their deck. So pushing damage not that important. Maybe we should just let land Say Go, by curiosity. Say Go. Yeah, Archfiend and the Demon Saga, super exploitable in this format. And they're going to Maelstrom Pulse the Storm Chaser's talent. This is a pretty insane play, honestly. Like, I guess if we had this town, we might have used it. But, like, if I have this down here to bounce this and bounce their thing, that would be insane. But, sure. So, they pulse the Saga. Realistically, though, like, that's kind of fine, you know? Like, we already got our Otter off of it and some value anyway. So, play land. So we're going to play Curiosity. We probably just killed the Mosswood here. We draw Kaido, too. Oh, my God. What a ridiculous draw. All right, so now we get to do actual everything. We're going to bounce our Otter, I think, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Ship it. Ninja time. We draw like a bajillion cards here, too. They go to 5. Draw. We draw land, Siren, and I guess we Kaido just draw, right? We could plus and set up for just people who have 2 stuns. Yeah, Kaido is a really powerful Magic card. I'm honestly a little embarrassed that, like, for Worlds, like, my team, half my team played Dimir, and we were like, the set had only been out for like 2 weeks, but I think we played like 1 or 2 Kaido. Like, we knew it was like kind of good. We had no idea it was this good. We just had no idea. All right, so if I were to build Orzhov, like what Orzhov what? Draw a card and go to 4. Bold choice with a Nightmare in my hand. Play Mosswood. This game is over. Over. So they have our rule spell, I guess. We have Sanctuary, too. And we just do all of this, right? Let me just play this. No.
Take a break, will ya?
Alright, I mean, that was a shellacking. That was a shellacking. Alright, so against them, we're not going to want a lot of the mid-rangey stuff. I don't want to get dragged into like a mid-range battle with them. I am definitely interested in Get Out, I think, as a counterspell. Cut Down is less interesting. It only really kills the Llanowar Elves. I like the idea of Get Out. I don't really want Tidebinder, Negate. I think 1 Cut Down's fine. I don't really want Duress either. I'm not really sure what version they're playing. They just kind of like played 3 spells and died. So, I don't Shieldred, Preacher. This is fine. Game 2. Fight. And hand is... I don't know if great is thing. Definitely good. We can keep this. Eyeball. Draw Spyglass Siren. I was planning on just playing a tap land and playing any talent cut down. I must play tap land and play talent and Spyglass on 2. I want to have black mana for a turn after. If I go Siren with an island, now I'm forced to play like a river, make a pain maybe, so... Alright, here's a Mosswood, sure. Draw Swamp. Yeah, I think I should play double 1-drop here. Let's go Talent and Siren. Say go. Sean, resub, thanks so much. Wad, resub, thanks so much. I think Sentinel of a Nameless City is definitely a good card in this format. I think it's fun. I mean, this is just like the life cycle of Standard, you know, where like new decks pop up, things get like Annex is much worse right now. So find the cards that are good, like Sentinel of a Nameless City. Seems awesome, you know, like turn 2 Sentinel. Preacher also, cards don't die nowhere to run. Good place to be. Nowhere to run's still good here. If you want to block. We have our Curiosity setup is pretty important. Cut down. I think we're going to attack with both and see what happens. Could combo these to kill this, but think this is a very transparent attack, but we'll see what happens. All right, sure. So we could cut down the Mosswood. It's kind of crap. I mean, it forces them to play like the Mosswood again, which is kind of cool. Just say go. The goal is to have a Curiosity big draw turn. That's our big goal, so. Yeah, Standard's good right now. Standard is, I know it's a little fast at the moment, but the variety is just insane. Like, are red decks really good? Yes, but there's like 4 of them. You know, there's like mono red, 2 different versions of Gruul, and 2 different versions of Boros, honestly, too. There's multiple versions of Dimir, Esper Bounce, Golgari. There's just like 5 versions of every deck. It's insane. So, they're going to come in. They will draw a card and not make a body, which is pretty awesome for us, I think. I'm just going to take this. Go to 12. Blot Out is a pretty good card in this format as well. Problem is they're probably not playing anything here. Yeah. We're going to cut down the Mosswood. I think I just want to spend the mana. So... untap another Curiosity. Big question here of like, do you just play, if they just say no blocks, do you even play Curiosity or not? I might just end step it. You can also play it to block with the Preacher, which is pretty cool too. Blot Out's the card I'm scared of here. I guess, or Terror Sunder as a clean answer to Curiosity. I'm just gonna do that. Let's go through, I think. Try to make them waste their mana here. We got our removal spell. Harvester of Misery. Okay, sure, that's fine, I suppose. So you could flash in the Curiosity now and try and draw a card, but like if they have a, it's pretty bad. They have a, I'm just gonna let's say go. They could have another kill spell. They could have a exile. I'm gonna flash in and try and block the Preacher. All right, what do we got here, friend? We got Mosswood, draw a card. Mosswood's a good card, but it can put you in a lot of weird spots where like you don't really want to draw the card with Mosswood because like you're spending 2 mana, taking a life, not affecting the board. But you kind of have to get it back or it goes away forever. So now the question is, do I want a Curiosity? They're going to duress me? Sure. Curiosity going to block Preacher, or do I want to just end step it and just attack with it? There's nowhere to run. What happened to the Rangers? Rangers are a disaster. Okay. They have 1 mana up. They're going to say go. So, no answer to Curiosity. We don't draw a way to remove the Preacher, unfortunately. Obviously, a fine trade. I think I'm pretty happy just like attacking it both here. And if they want to block the Otter, we'll just play Curiosity and draw 4. They have a good blocker and good attackers and cards. Yeah, we're shit jam here. Alright, sure. That's fine, I think. Let's play Curiosity. We draw 2 cards. Well worth an Otter, in my opinion. Draw Nightmare. Draw Spyglass Siren. Wasn't going to play the Nightmare to play the tap land, but Siren's obviously great with 2 Curiosities in play, so let's ship that. Let's say go. Unfortunately, it's 11-11 for the Preacher, but like that's fine, whatever. That seems sweet. They could have Bailoff, that's true. You're definitely playing a bit of a shell game with these Nightmares in the post-board games, but I would definitely not pre-combat it. Alright, so sure. Come in. The Curiosity could block, but... Oh, wait, what is this? Go for the Throat. Alright, sure. That's fine, I guess. The clean answers for Curiosity are good. The non-clean ones are not as exciting, obviously, so... Blot Out, Terror Sunder, the ones we're scared of. No blocks. 9 to 10. Nothing really good to return with talent just yet. A lot to think about with these Dimir decks, too. Here's a Sentinel. Alright, so they're clearly up on the technology, it seems like. I mean, I would happily trade Curiosity for Sentinel, right? We're going to draw 2 here. They chump block. We still draw 2, which should be fine. Okay. So, draw 2. Draw a card. Kaido. Draw a card. That was pretty sick, actually. We just stun everything forever. So we just hardcast Kaido, stun Sentinel for 2, and then we'll flip its Drowner the Preacher. Love it. Oh, man. Kaido is just really good against these Golgari decks.
Bet you didn't expect to see me.
So it's stun. We're going to stun Sentinel twice, and then flip hits the Preacher.
Control the fight. Control the outcome.
Oh, sure. We could have Ninjutsu the Siren in the end of combat step. Sure. So we're down a map and a blocker, I guess. That's fair. That's not going to matter that much, I don't think. Right. So there's an end of combat step in combat where things are still attacking and we'll have drawn the card already. But obviously we had no stop there because we weren't considering drawing Kaido. So. All right. So Drowner. This card's taking a while to catch on too. It's quite good. I mean, I could have just said a stop and been aware of it, you know. I chose not to do that. Curiosity is so good. Both Curiosity and Kaido are just such sick cards. Really snowbally powerful cards. Here comes the Tranquil Frillback, I guess. So there are plenty of targets to kill with it, but like, I don't seem that relevant. All right, so sure. They're at 10. I mean, you could fire up. We have a lot of attacks here. Probably want to flip it's one of these. We can attack with Kaido, Siren. They left up a mana, so they probably have cut down. Kind of want to attack with all 3, and then to block the Drowner, we'll just use it on probably Preacher. We could fire up a creature land. It's not great. We could also plus Kaido. That's actually pretty good. What's plus Kaido? What's plus Kaido for ninjas? Fire up Sanctuary.
I just hate a fair fight.
And do I want to send in Drowner or not? Let's tap the Sanctuary. They're 10. They're like almost dead. Should play the Verge. Actually, I'm sorry. I have a Nightmare. They just die. So, yeah, this is fine. I think they're just freaking dead here. They got to block one of the 4s. Yeah, sure. This is fine. We just killed them then. So, I guess we'll still do this, but they cut down, take 8, and just die. There's your cut down. Yep. All right.
Poor predictable Bard. Always takes rock.
Do they have a bailout to show me? I'll also just casually draw 4 more cards. One of the most demoralizing cards in the format, you know? All right, so take 2. Discard a bailoff? Nope. All right, sweet.
Game.
This deck's nice.
Blouses.
See more. All right. Deck seems great. Chat's discussing Golgari. I think that Golgari needs to change fundamentally to be playable in this format, but I think it could be playable. Oh boy. All right, so we got double island. Obviously with a black source, this hand's awesome. Without a black source, this hand's pretty sketchy. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this, I think. Yeah, I just can't cast anything, so mulligan into a banger, honestly. Double 1-drop Kaido, this town, cut down. It's tough because, like, cut down's the highest variance card. You just dump it. Could be good, but we are playing a new version of Teamer Analyst that made day 2 of a tournament. They play a Blazemire, Verge, and say go. I don't have high hopes for my Spyglass Siren here, but I'm sure I'm going to play talent. And now you have Siren plus Nightmare, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, the problem would be if they were like Black-Red Reanimator, which was a thing I saw a little bit of in the tournament, trying to utilize the Hopeless Nightmares everywhere to like do their thing. Nope, they're a sack deck. Okay, so here comes the old Percussionist, drums in the deep, and we're just getting in. Need to draw land, but Dark Slip Shores? Sure. Well, let's get in for 2. Make it 4. Discard a Braids. Play a Siren. We're all queued up for Kaido. Kaido's ridiculous. Mirthin. So, sack a thing, draw 2. Probably should have attacked first, honestly, but if I know if I know land, that's the game, folks. Thanks for playing, I suppose. Yeah, I just missed a land drop there, so sure. All right. Let's think about stuff. How are we gonna handle a Rakdos sacrifice deck? I think our preachers look pretty good. Our drowners probably aren't particularly good. Realistically, just like a 2/1 against a bunch of small crapper creatures. Probably can't cut that many of them though. We can't like bring a bunch of 3s, you know. Some preachers, Gix's commands, maybe a thing. Tiebinder seems like okay against them, but kind of clunky. Let's shape like 2 drowners. Cut down and go for the throat seem kind of meh. Just have to go for the 3rd preacher. The preacher, man. Tiebinder can stop their sack effects, but like we're on the draw. I have to leave up 3 mana to use it. Like it just seems kind of like eh. I'm already bringing in 3 drops too, so I don't think we're scared of Forge. You just bounce it. You know, like Forge is the card that is the format is completely passed by. So Dane's new Prime sub, welcome. Ugh. Sans. It's like okay. I mean, like it's a draw land. Pain land kind of sucks too, but like just turn 2 nowhere to run, turn 3 bounce it. It's kind of cool. It's certainly clunky, but I think I'm gonna keep it. We can draw any 1-drop, makes Fear great. Leyline of the Void. Damn. So this turns off our curiosities in play and stops our recursion engine, but like otherwise doesn't do much against us. Sure, I suppose. All right. Oh, we drew a land. Awesome. Here's a greedy freebooter. Not a great target for nowhere to run. All right. Well, look. I'm just gonna say go. G-Love, new sub, welcome. If they cast like a... I don't know, we're 17. Nothing. We kill this, they get a Scry and a Treasure. But I think that's something to bounce my... Alright, sure, once I cast this. Maybe I should just cast it, like, in combat, not taking the 1. Because we kind of just, like, had to cast it for Fear anyway, so... In response, they're going to sacrifice Hopeless Nightmare. Sure. They go bottom. Scry 1, make a treasure. Sure. I mean, this is fine. It's game 2. It's a sideboard though, Into the Void, but weird card to bring in against us. Like, if this is like kind of classic overboarding, I feel like, where Leyline of the Void is... It does something against us. Is it worth a card? I don't know. Alright, it's going to know where to run. Interesting to choose discard and not Edict? We draw this town? What a weird game. So we ninja this, it'll come in attacking the thing that we attacked. So we put Liliana down to 1. I will not be able to like draw off Kaido though. It does answer Curiosity well. I mean, not well. Like it just makes it so it's not a ridiculous one. And they could have cut down. It's true, I guess. All right, I'm just gonna attack. All right, I'll just Kaido. And now they have not lost life. Probably just make an emblem and say go. If they have like a clean answer for Kaido here, it'd be pretty annoying. But there aren't that many clean answers for Kaido.
Drop it.
I think it's this town. It kind of sucks, but they discard a Rotten Mouth Viper, a card that is horrendous against this town. Well, I guess I'm an idiot, so we can just stun it. So we'll take 4. We just stun this thing, right? So whenever it ETBs or attacks. Like Kaido's stun effect, like 2 stun counters is just so good. It's like unreal, you know?
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, just like awesome. All right, yeah, sweet. This next a freaking banger. Let's keep going. All right, on the play. Sure. Yeah, like 2 stun counters is like almost on par with like an exile-based removal spell. You know, like games are fast. There's a lot of graveyard stuff too, so. Spyglass Siren. I'm pretty sure we just killed that. We don't really have a reason to drown her on 2, and they're most likely just to play land as they go. I could have maybe held the cut down. I think that was an unnecessary cut down. It was a little itchy on the trigger finger there, but sure. Nightmare, yeah. Alright. Discarding river, sure. Yeah, so they're going to play a something. We're going to drown her it. They have a drowner of their own, so this is a clear Kaido. Unfortunately, this hand is kind of lacking any sort of payoff, but... Is that even good? Like, okay, just trade, I guess, or whatever. You got me, I guess, you know? All right, flood bits for days. We'll say go. I think we allow them to attack. We just try and block with the Drowner. Because they... I guess if they have exactly Cut Down and Kaido, they can... Yeah, that's not risk that, I guess. The other thing about this deck is that traditional Dimir is extremely reliant on Kaido or Curiosity. This deck has other engines too, which is sweet. So this is stunned. They say go. We could just fire in the other Drowner here, honestly. And then if they go for a Curiosity, just bounce it and Hopeless Nightmare. Sun counters do stack, so that's kind of cool. We're certainly lacking a payoff in this game. We have no talent. They have a Curiosity, sure. This makes our life really simple. So we just bounce this and that. Nightmare them again. Attack for 4. Cool. feel like the 4th Nightmare should be in the deck list somewhere, like maybe even in the board, but Shoulder to the Apocalypse. I guess we just do it again, right? Like, we're looking for a more permanent answer, but alright, I mean, we are running out of it a little bit here. Like, now they're at 6, but we're kind of out. If we had a creature land, I'd be a lot happier with this game. Say go. Yeah. Do we, like, upkeep, sack the Nightmare? I don't think so. I think we just draw. Oh, man. Oh, because, like, what are we trying to draw? I only have one, like one go for the throat in our deck, you know? Straw card. Alright. Let's say go. Unfortunately, yeah, we shouldn't draw any of our payoff. I probably should have just played this, honestly. And their map hits, too. Gross. Alright. Well, I guess they can't... Oh, they land, too. Yeah, we're just super dead here. Alright. They just play Curiosity if they draw... Yeah, we just can't really win, I don't think. Alright. Yeah, I mean, maybe we were, like, a little too aggressive this game, honestly. Oh, my God. Okay. We could have bounced Drowner and, like, stunned the Shieldred, too. Yeah, that's fair. I draw a card. Just go for the throat. We draw a Curiosity. That is not even close to good enough. Alright, yeah, I mean, we're super dead here, but... We play Visage, kill it, get it for 8. We die to Shielder, probably. Yeah, I think we're dead. Alright, yeah, I mean, definitely didn't really draw any payoffs this game until it's too late. They have a Drowner, it's even worse. Alright, that's fine. Go to game 3. Bring in one get out over nowhere to run. Alright, on the play. Yeah, this is great. I think I'd rather go wide than make multiple discards, so then we're going to go Talon on 1 into Fear 2. Getting on board's pretty important too, so. Hitting all buttons, doing all the things. Opponent's in a tank. Gix's command sleeves, feeling the Dimir vibes. All right, keep 7. Fire up a talent. Get out also bounces your own stuff too, so this card's pretty cool, honestly. All right, so attack for 1. All right. I've ever gone to Gen Con before? Yes. They used to have Star City Invitationals at Gen Con. That's the times that I've gone. What's up, Be Free? Oh, next time you can say hi. Alright, so Verge, Sanctuary, no black mana. We don't draw a land, unfortunately. Not ideal. We have... I mean, they could just flash in a creature and then Kaido us something. I think I want to leave Drowner mana up. Hi, Karin. How are you? What's Nicole owing about? What did you do? What? Is Nicole breaking things? Nicole's breaking things.
Have you ever? Let's go, Jason.
I'm uploading the Convoke deck.
Sure, thank you.
Block skis? Alright, so we're just gonna flip hits, they're flip hits. Alright, so flip it up. Drown him. Need to draw land here. Not gonna lie. Oh, are they also missing lands? They're gonna map? Alright. Fire up the map. And get a spell. Okay. Oh, wow, we got a nice no land battle. We draw the land first. I'm gonna hold up Get Out. When I cast Talent. I just cast Talent Nightmare, right? Just cast 2 spells and attack. Probably block the Drowner with the Spyglass Siren. That's pretty good. Card. Dude, for God's sakes, man. You're on television. What are you doing over there?
So he comes to work and does this, trying to get fired?
Yeah. Card wants to get that unemployment. Alright, they don't block, which is pretty interesting. They draw a river. But now we're like pretty far ahead on board. We have a bounce spell, more life drains. Preacher of the Schism. Oh my god. Alright, so we just like this town, the Preacher, and the Nightmare, I think. We could also maybe drown her. We're just like not spending all of our mana, I don't think. So yeah, we also want to get the prowess triggers as well. Yeah, this is fine. So target this. Nightmare or Talent? Is it extra body relevant? I think the damage is more relevant. This town is our town. Yeah, this is actually just lethal. They have to like take a jump block too, so yeah. Holy Nightmare is such a weird card. Like, it really is like a pretty pushed card. Like, it's almost a lava spike, you know, it's a discard effect, but like most decks would never want a card like this, except for this one, obviously. So, alright, so going to game 3. Anything changing? I don't think so. Maybe we want this Nowhere to Run back in if we're concerned about just like keeping things off the board and stuff. Kind of this town. Maybe the counterspell's worse than a draw. Yeah, if it's a counter Planeswalkers, I mean, it's freaking Jutsu anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to bring in the Nowhere to Run. Alright. I understand Kaido's good and all, but alright, we're gonna mulligan. And it's not much better, honestly. We're gonna keep this. I think that given that we're on the draw with no creatures, the curiosity is better. So let's just do this. Pretty awkward. They have the creature. I mean, if they have a good aggro draw here, we're probably in some trouble. Need to draw some spells. Hopefully ones that cost 1 mana, I think. Take 1. Alright. Cut down's not bad. I mean, the problem is they're going to Kaido us next turn. But here's a Mastermind. We're just going to kill that. I guess we'll kill it before they can Kaido. I'm gonna bounce this anyway, but I'll just kill it. I mean, they might have counterspell and not Kaido or whatever. Just kill this. So kill this. They'll Kaido off Siren. We can just this town the Nowhere to Run and the Kaido. Or they'll cast Preacher of the Schism, which I guess is kind of good against us. I don't have a lot of ways to kill that. We can obviously just bounce it, though. So we just, like, bounce Preacher and Nowhere to Run and cut down this Siren. Which Should do it all Source Speed because I have a counter spell. This ain't pretty, but. And now we're like building up to Curiosity, which is pretty good too. Having to use Nowhere to Run and cut down on a Preacher is pretty bad. Just block with this thing. Alright, so they Duress. That's not ideal, but Curiosity blocks as well. Also, they have a clean answer to Curiosity, like a Blot Out or something like that. I think we're fine, so. I'm gonna guess slower tapped out. Uh-oh, look who's here. Hi, Cassian. How are you, dude? You're headless.
I came to play hockey.
You showing off your cool hockey puck thing? Alright, we're blocking. Just gonna turn it on and leave it there? Thanks, dude. Okay, bye. There you go.
Thank you.
They just Tidebinder my Curiosity trigger? That's rude. Alright, well. Damn. 2 cards left, huh? Alright. I mean, they've stymied my bounce thing, so my fears look really bad. We're again just gonna cast this since they go. We can't just bounce lands with this, obviously. We like need to put them in play. Alright, so here's Siren. They attack. They have Kaido, which is terrible for us. Probably should just hardcast Kaido, right? Hardcast it, tap Curiosity, got it in for 4.
Your tech is way.
Whatever. Yeah, I think we might be too far behind to do much here. Dude, now what are you doing, man? He's a freaking monster. Yeah, you're a monster, dude. Dude. What's up, dude? That's my water, dude. Get your own water. Your bottle's in there. Your bottle's right here. Here, dude. There you go. Cassian. Catch. Not very good at catching yet. Alright.
Just try to keep up.
3 maps. 3 maps, dude, yeah. Here comes Kaido. Tidebinder. Cassian by the soundboard. Good job, dude. Hi, dude. You want to come hang out? We're working from home? We're working from home. Okay, come here. Don't touch the microphone. Nope, thank you.
I got it.
All right, so we want to leave our buys and play for Curiosity. Okay, sure. All right, never mind.
I got it.
All right.
6. I got it.
FX resub. Oh my god.
What do you think about opponent's deck? Is it good or bad?
It's night. Okay, cool. Yeah. Kaido. So they have to chump block to keep Kaido alive, and I can Curiosity trade. Damn. Yeah. The Dimir deck's really good. I think this like should be a good matchup for us too, but like these cards are all just so freaking good. Alright, let's put Kaido to 1, remove the ability to stun, and kill their 1/1. They're gonna draw a bunch of cards here,
1
but
point for catching me.
yeah, they have Sanctuary too. Make a second ninja emblem. We're just dead. Oh, we're just dead, right?
Dark.
Yeah, I guess. I guess we just didn't really have any chance anyway. All right, so yeah, I mean, they have 5 cards in their hand. I think that this is my least favorite card of the entire format. It's such a demoralizing card to play against. There's a Kaido again? The Dubs Kaido for the kill. All right. What if I had an unsummon? All right, so we go 2-1. That's fine. His deck does seem great. There's no doubt that Dimir is just like pretty stupidly good. But them's the breaks. Chat says, why is Enduring Curiosity is so good, isn't it just coastal piracy? That's the question. I assume that's got to be bait, but reducing the cost by 1, adding a 4/3 body, giving it flash, and then having it be unkillable is a lot of updates to the whole piracy, you know. But yeah, even Biden Athasa, right? Compare this card to Biden Athasa, it's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Deck seems great. I think this is for me. This is a deck of a tournament. I know it lost the finals, but this feels like the next evolution of both the Dimir deck and the Esper deck. Will it be better than both forever? I don't know. But this is like, when we were talking about the tournament before it, we were like, I love the idea of these Dimir Bounce decks, but I don't know what they should look like, and this is it. So, yeah. So, more to go on stream. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.